Department of Licensing, which is the main office on Broadway, which is the West Broadway Plaza, which has the Department of Licensing and their services provided here at 107 Broadway. 107 has the services available at the service desk. Department of Licensing, of course, at 107 Broadway. You can't miss it. The plaza is West Broadway Plaza, and as you see the services they have for Fabian Barela and Andy Miller. He's the prosecutor, and Fabian Barela is the immediate family members, as we have the Roberta Barela and Lola Hernandez. Father Tom, Father Richard, Father Dylan, and Father Cepeda at the Sacred Catholic Church. And this is the services they provide, Department of License at West Broadway, 101, 1001 of 1065. These are malls. And this is the Department of License, driver's license company, where you do your CDL A and B testing and your Department of Licensing testing. And this is 107, Department of Licensing. That officer just take my driver's license and also my jewelry was damaged and stolen. And Ajmer Singh here is the owner, and UBI number 602720. That's CIMARON5INC, Banquet Fire Restaurant Bar at Othello, Washington. That is the police department that we just YouTube, and also Andy Miller's office, prosecutor's office. And this is 1007 Broadway, driver's license company. We're on Clearwater at the Department of Licensing, and we have the CDL equivalency test done here at 1007 Broadway. License department, Mr. Vasquez and Mrs. Vasquez is at the EPHRATA courthouse, in C Street. That's on YouTube, Facebook. Prosecutor Jennifer and Garth Dano, and Andy Miller's office, Commissioner's office, and also Human Resources. And that's Mrs. Perez, and that's Larissa Perez, and also the Court Kessinger, the Human Resource Coordinator, and the coordinator is Larissa Perez, the Human Resource Coordinator, associated with the other coordinator, Kirk Essinger, at 107 Broadway. So Department of Licensing has a discrepancy, and I got stolen driver's license and also my CDL and my testing, and it's done at EPHRATA. So we're going to call here. We're going to have Mr. Vasquez call EPHRATA and ask him what the deal is, and have situated, since I have a $75. I gave the driver's licensing $425, 435, 425, and they kept 75% of it, $75 for the contract, which is not their contract. It's in my name. It's my vault, my bank. Chase Bank, Open Bank, US Bank, and Opa Bank, Bank of America, Key Bank. Since I'm a U.S. citizen, I'm over at the courtroom, and also coroner's office, dead for secret, and also the administration immediate family members, Andy Miller, the prosecutor of Benton County, 7112 West 1, Washington State prosecutor. Mr. Vasquez is coordinator for the driver's license here. And I'll take my picture as soon as we're going to find out if we get CDL and driver's license clearance, and we're going to have services available. And I just had this submitted to Andy Miller's office from the Warden City Hall. Warden City Hall is in Warden, Washington. Washington potato, scone O'Connor, Washington potato, scone O'Connor, and also scone O'Connor, Washington potato, and Lamb Weston. And their service here at the City Hall and the Country Marching. UBI number 602720. Remember, this address is 1007 Broadway, driver's license company. Mrs. and Mrs. Vasquez is administered for the office here, driver's license, and submitted to Olympia office. And the Olympia office have Kim Wayman, Secretary of State, that issues out UBI annual certificates, identities and annual certificates with seals. Fabian Barela and Andy Miller be showing up for the administration office, so we can consider, and Lola Hernandez, and also the administration phone records for the niches for the Monticello concrete liners, and that's Frank and Misco J. Muller's funeral home, Green Lane Memorial, Chapel Falls on Kennewick Avenue, and Dayton Street. So the niches that are pulled off the mausoleum, Mr. State Patrolman Sonderman, which was followed from Adams County, Ritzville, 210 West Broadway, all the way to Pasco and was killed in Pasco, leaving apartment 205, Sacagawea Apartments, Janet and George, that Mr. Sonderman was killed. And they took my driver's license, my CETA license, also my records. My laptop's broken, and also my phone is damaged. And the phone is cracked in one direction since I was attacked in one direction, and this officer tried killing me. Not once, not twice. They also hit me with the police vehicle covered by Country Financial. And remember, this is 1007 Broadway, where I was hit by a Trailblazer SUV by Stephanie Swanberg, May Jordan in EPHRATA, Washington. This officer attacked me several times. I'm over doing therapy. I pay for services for the Gold's Gym in Richland, Washington on Dupertel, and also services, private services here in Othello. And Fabian Barela is a immediate family member. That's her dead body, Roberta Barela, and that's her dead body, and Lola Hernandez, and also John and Lola Hernandez work for Sandy Strawn, the commissioner of Benton County, which is Dick Cheney and Liz Cheney on payroll for janitor services, and Fabian Barela works for janitor service at ABM in Spokane, Washington, also here in Tri-Cities, and also he runs his own Clover Island Motel and also his own business, taxi service, and also moving into the grocery store, grocery services, providing services for the store. And one of the biggest import-export services for store services. And Fabian Barela is moving a position from Business Trend College from driver's license company now, which is called Business Trend College, and Wells Fargo, and escrow service for taking and putting titles and using them and reselling them to the public. And of course, that's Verizon. Verizon here's at Verizon's here in Othello, Washington. And this officer attacked me when they had no permits. And his name is Angel De Leon. Angel De Leon's a contractor, and he owes CIMARON5INC, Ajmer Singh Nair, and the family in the household, which is me, water for the sewer lines that need to be replaced. And the sewer lines weren't put in. And Angel De Leon, I got him recorded for the entire property that's been remodeled. As you can see, the lumber, the damages, Verizon, with Verizon equipment, Air 1, Air 1.7, the Samsung, the Razer, the Air 1, Air 2 tablets, whatnot. And this phone as well is damaged with another laptop. So this will be the second laptop that's damaged at 100. And this is Mr. and Mrs. Vasquez at the driver's license company here in Moses Lake, Washington, on Broadway. And the services they provide, department license, you can do your testing. They got a manual you can pick up here, accurate information. Also online, you can do it online. I do the department license online. I do the services online, and my laptop's damaged, so I gotta reinitiate the service and come here in person since I was attacked. And I had my driver's license, my CDL, and this officer took my driver's license, my credit cards, and social security card. And I'm over at the 8131 Klamath, Cincinnati Social Security office with all the staff members of the Social Security office. And I have a phone that is stolen. I left a phone there, and they took the phone, or misplaced the phone. I left it on window 4. In window 4, I gave all the information to Andy Miller. I left a message on voicemail, 509-735-3591. And use the extension number. Use the fax, 509-736-3066. Submitted all the information in the department license and also the department license and human resources, in which is KND Channel 25, Kenoka Avenue, the biggest communications center in Tri-Cities. I live here, so we own it and we live here. Everybody has different communication because they're wrong because they don't even own it. Social Security office has been moved 3 different locations, 3 different times in Kennewick, Washington. And they just like making things up and falsely attacking individuals like myself. And I have to go see Carol J. Benzel, the judge, and the prosecutor who's signing an information. And this is the 3rd Social Security office that's been moved. As you can tell, the Social Security office has been moved 3 different times, and they like making shit up because he's wants information at 100 Mr. Mrs. Vasquez, and Mr. Vasquez has the upper position, because the 1007 address on Broadway here in Moses Lake has a database, recovery base, that issues all the phone numbers, address, first name, last name, UBI numbers, addresses, and also the processing SID numbers, which means warrant status, tickets, citations, DWIs, DUIs, drug possessions, and also don't forget, passport services, which revokes their services for driver's license and passports, and their household services at Department of Social Services and CPS office will be all revoked because they're convicted felons and processing units, and they have a UBI, SID number, FBI number, and face recognition and fingerprint sensors. Also, the driver's license that's here in the United States of America in 1007. Now this officer attacked me, and they didn't do nothing about it. I sat at Adams County 210 West Broadway at the State Patrol's office, and upstairs with Mr. Dixon. Mr. Dixon is a Superior Court judge. Miss Carol J. Benzel is a district court judge. And also Buer is a district court, but he's no more a district court judge because Mrs. Carol J. Benzel took the position and still holds that position to the most fullest of recovering citation tickets, misdemeanors, gross misdemeanors, felonies, and also federal offenses, and carrying racketeering, habitual, and convicted of anything over 1, 2, all the way to 32 to 62 points on the federal jurisdiction appellate court system. Mrs. and Mrs. Vasquez hold her position pretty well, positioning and convicting affidavits on also the CDL equivalency test on the driver's license, and also online DOL, and also the CDL A and B hazmat and tankers, and also the Peterbilts, Freightliners, Volvos, Kenworths, and UBI number business office. Just turn that back there because it was here. This is Tuesday to Saturday, 8:30 to 5. Saturday, 8:30 to 2. And then commercial driver's guide.